this may be a little dark, but it's so like kind of like sad or like scary how like the way the state of social media is. You have to announce and share your pregnancy and follow it when like I don't know. Sometimes it's not a certain thing though too. Like it is kind of like it's weird we have to like publicly share our journey.
You don't have to.
I don't know. Yeah,
most people do not post on Instagram
that they're pregnant
or at all. Like like 99% of people are just browsing.
Yeah, we're in such a world where like everyone has a family vlog channel after they have a baby, but like that's really not.
That's not reality.
Okay, yeah.
But I do think it's like I could never.
What?
A family vlog channel?
No, it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. It's also like never. I know those families like never what it actually is.
I can't believe the Ruby Frank controversy. Like
Ruby Frank,
Franke,
5 passengers.
Yeah.
Oh,
she got arrested.
Yes,
I've been following that cringe like side of TikTok about that family way before she got arrested, and I was always obsessed with like watching her and like because I thought she was just a crazy mom. I think she had just the worst forms of discipline with her kids. She's a narcissist. She's so
the one
neurotic.
who's like, you're not eating if you don't like whatever.
She wears that hideous red lipstick and just looks like she has coffee breath. Like,
there's one that like there's a kid crying and she's like coming for the thumbnail and he's
was that her?
No, no, different mom.
That's a different mom.
Like the kid is like crying and he's like, no, I'm really crying, and she goes, yeah, no, I know, like let's use it for the thumbnail.
And she forgot to edit it out of her video.
Fuck.
I saw one the other day. It was like the start of a woman's video. They're a family channel somewhere. I have no idea who they are, but she was taking her family on vacation to Disneyland, I think. And she was going through a list of all of the things that they have to do because they make like a certain amount of like reels a day, TikToks a day.
Yes.
And then it like cut to a person being like, you are literally sitting here saying like, this is a vacation, so we're not going to make our kids work, when like their whole life is just a job.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't take one take to get a TikTok done. Like, you are making them...
Not if you're good at it.
Well, yeah. But like,
am I right, Carly?
Yeah, she's also 32, like not a 5-year-old, where it's like, obviously those are taking multiple takes, and like your child is... They are child labor. Like,
oh, for sure.
Well, that's how I feel when I'm making TikToks.
Yeah.
Have we checked out on Ryan's tours reviews? What's going on with him?
Oh, yeah.
Remember
probably
that?
hitting puberty by now, and it's like...
I don't know.
Is he still playing with
He was
toys?
a kid on YouTube who
he had
like
the
made...
biggest YouTube channel on
he
the
just
on the
unboxed
platform.
toys. But he was the one who made it
yes.
so that like kids...
It was like
the kids' content could only get a certain amount of like money or something. And then like all the family channels started freaking out.
Yeah.
Because of like the child labor laws.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna, isn't it kind of now more fashionable? I don't know if that's the right word, but like to not show your kids on family channels.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will like put like emojis over their kids' faces, which like sometimes I'm like, just okay, do you? Yeah. But then I'm like,
why even post the picture?
Totally.
Yeah.
Why even post it?
It's
because
so
it's all about the child, one, being exploited on the internet, and also to prevent targeting as well,
and just their own privacy. Like the theory is like they don't have consent to be posted, so you don't post them without their consent.
Oh, mom, delete it.
Like that's so well. Like I think Kristen Bell, she puts emojis over the kids' faces, and I'm like,
also
just
like,
don't post them then.
Yeah, don't post the pics.
Well, I guess she wants to show she's like being a mother and like with her kids at least, but. For celebrities' kids, I get that because, or people of like extreme wealth and power, because once they know what a kid looks like, they can figure out what school they look like. They can sit there across from the schoolyard and know exactly when that kid comes out. Hey, do you want candy? Goodbye. Yeah. That's how I see it.
Goodbye.
I think there's such a difference between like a family channel with like your kids involved and just like vlogging and you have kids and like randomly they're in the video. Like to me, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Me neither.
Like Casey Neistat always, though, he'll have his kids in his content, but he'll like angle the camera so you can't see their face.
And they're also not like they're not the purpose of his videos.
Right.
Exactly,
they're just a background, just happen to be there, and it's not.
It's just weird to me when it's like, oh, little Charlie has a doctor's appointment, let's go. And like, it's like,
oh, what?
Yeah, those are family channels.
I've never seen what like a
and like
whole
the
video.
the better the clickbait, the better it's gonna do. So of course you're gonna write.
Who is watching Family Channel videos?
I don't know, but
like, what is the demographic?
Oh my god, you guys! I don't remember the name of it.
Other families.
Huh?
What? Oh,
I don't remember the name of it, but there was a family channel years ago, and one of the sons died, and they vlogged like I believe the next day.
Ew.
Maybe the next week, but still. It's very strange.
Did they vlog the funeral?
Yeah.
He's going into the ground now.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, probably because they're like so
subscribe.
crazy. Like they want to be here with us to be at his funeral.
That's their thought process.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't think they actually
mental
did.
fucking illness.
That is mental illness.
Yeah.
And like I always, like with families like that too, I'm like, they're gonna keep having kids.
Yeah.
Because
it's more content.
Pregnancy, that's a big click. Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
like all family channels have 100 children.
Yes.
That's like I never come across content like this, but like, yeah, I guess people are really, I just don't know who's watching it. Who's sitting there like, let
I
me
think,
watch
like,
a
families,
family.
like,
Other moms and families who like to see other moms in their shoes just go.
Matt.
Well, she pointed to you because you were talking about families.
No, I like to watch the cringy clips of
of
we
course.
decided to punish
Of course.
little
They punish the kids on video?
I feel like I told you guys about this one.
Ruby Frank made her son sleep on a beanbag for like 8 months because he pulled a prank on his little brother.
Well, and the reason that she got arrested was because one of the kids snuck out of the house and was like tied up or something.
Oh
and shot,
my
like, malnourished.
God.
Like it was crazy.
And she's posting this on YouTube?
Yes. Well, no, not that. That's
she
how
just
they
has
found
really
the kid.
weird forms of discipline. Like it's just
I saw
cruel.
something, maybe it was the same one where she like wouldn't feed them for a certain amount of time.
Yes. The
If they
kid
didn't
forgot to bring their lunch, and the school called and said she's without a lunch today. And she says, sorry, she's just going to have to go hungry so she could learn her lesson.
My mom would be
already
like,
at home.
I'm bringing you McDonald's, honey.
Yeah.
So is she in jail now? Did we get her?
It's her and the other lady, right?
Yes, who they went. So yeah, she went and started. What's it called? Like Prisms or something. She started like this Mormon family counseling online academy class thing with this other lady, and she was still looking after a few of her kids with this lady. And yeah, because
I feel like I've told you about this one before, but there was a woman, like a couple, and I think they had a kid or 2 kids, and then like they couldn't, she like really wanted to adopt a kid, and then when they got the kid,
good clickbait.
Yeah, they were like, we want
Kid reveal.
Yeah, we want a child that has like learning disabilities. And so then they adopted this kid, like had him for like I think a couple years, and then literally were like, he's too much, we have to rehome him.
Oh my God, yeah, I remember
And
this.
they like vlogged all of it.
They didn't realize it was wrong until they were getting canceled for
Society is
nuts.
doomed.
Yeah, the internet is like
I went to a concert and
Giving home a, like giving back a child.
I watched the girl in front of me at this concert. At 100% of the songs she watched like this through the phone.
Yes,
she didn't see 1 second of the performance through her own eyes. Every song would end, she'd put it down, re-look at the video, make sure it's good.
Why?
Next song starts an inch away from her face.
We don't.
I sat next to
talk
someone
about
doing the same thing.
I feel like
it's crazy.
I feel like such like a millennial complaining, like, you know, live through like the present moment.
Sure.
I feel like there should be like PSAs about
Concerts?
that type of etiquette. Yes, or pointing that out to people. Like,
yeah, like
that should be something pointed out to society, being like, this is bizarre and weird what you're doing.
It's so
genuinely
normalized.
be in the present moment. It's not good for your mental health. It makes society, us look like
I was thinking about
terrible.
this last night. I was actually at I was at a jazz like show, and I like to record things for like 30 seconds or 15 seconds or like take a picture. And I think that the difference is like like 100 years ago, I would have been a guy with a notebook just writing down what I do. And it's like just a way of remembering, like a diary of like, oh yeah, I went to this thing, I did this. And I think that that's like, most people are normal, so they do that. But if you're like,
if you're watching it on your phone, like that's insane. Like we went to Taylor Swift, I would film a little bit here and there, but I was like watching her. My phone was just here. You know what I mean?
And Taylor Swift,
like,
you know, also you'll be able to see that footage from 75 other people.
You'll have a whole concert of it.
Yeah,
there's already a whole movie of it.
4 hours of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, are they trying to prove? I'm mostly thinking, like, is she filming this so she can like post it and like show off to her friends, like, oh, I was there and I saw every song, or is she like just so conditioned?
They spent so much money on the damn ticket. They're like, I need to document every second of this because I spent all this money.
But then
on
also, when you're at a Taylor Swift concert, she's probably just screaming the whole time. You can't even hear what's on the video.
Yeah,
or maybe she.
That's another etiquette.
The only positive thing I could think of about this situation was, what if her friend was coming, but she got really sick and she's in the hospital, so she's like, I'll film the whole thing for you.
I'd be like, here's a link to a TikTok live of somebody else doing the same thing.
Yeah, or just like there's also a very simple way to film where you just lower it so the camera's right below you and you can see it with your own eyes. And like once in a while you can look down and make sure you're in frame, but like
I saw a girl, she was doing the same exact thing, but she was recording it on like a little Canon camera. The whole entire
and looking
show.
through the viewfinder. Like that's what drives me nuts is like, okay, if you want to record the whole thing, fine. But like to watch something that's in front of you bigger through the, it's just like.
She was filming the screen, not even the stage. Like, because it's obviously closer. We were pretty close. So like if you're looking with your eyes, you could see it perfectly fine. Like our seats were amazing. But because like obviously the camera is better quality with something zoomed in, she was literally recording the screen.
Yeah.
Maybe she knows something we don't.
I like the comedy shows where they will like lock your phone up in the pouch.
Ooh.
But I get the phone addiction. Like I sometimes like on a Sunday, I'll go and get a 90-minute massage in the middle of the day on a Sunday.
Nice.
Just because it's like, I'm going to not be on my phone for an hour and a half.
Amazing.
And I'm like,
I'm going to feel so good.
Yeah. And I'm like going to force myself to just like meditate for an hour and a half. Because I can't.
I gotta know how much time's passing though.
I think about the two when I'm getting a massage. I'm like, has it been 20 minutes?
No, I never think about that.
Oh, a massage? Yeah. I'm like, I need to know. Do I have 15 more minutes left of this? Otherwise, the worst experience of my life was being in an MRI and not knowing and having to be still and not knowing how much time is passing. But at the same time, you have to be still. So you're like,
and it's so loud, right? You can't like talk and be like, hey,
I thought I was going to be in there for 20 minutes. I was in there for like an hour and a half. It felt like.
Damn.
No, I think it's 45 minutes.
45 minutes. It was suffocating.
What were you getting looked at?
My hamate bone. I have a hairline fracture in my hamate.
When he got crashed into outside of a Jimmy John's on a guy on a bike.
I still feel it every day. It hurts.
Every time I go to the Jimmy John's, I literally like look both ways. I think about it other places too.
So that specific Jimmy John's.
The one
on
in
the corner of
Riverside? Is that what street's on? Lancashire?
Lancashire, yeah.
Do you get what we're doing, Matt?
Calling them out.
No, we're doing the thing where our audience doesn't care about a hyper.
Oh, here we go. I was just revisiting the trauma in my head about that one.
That's a good sweater, Matt.
Thank you.
It's
Rowing Blazers, but it's the Baba edition.
Babar.
Baba. It's
Babar.
French. Baba.
Okay, shall we read some...
Oh, yeah. Or what do we... Happy holidays, folks,
Happy
by
holidays.
the way. As you know, we're getting in the season. We're getting in the vibes. We're watching all the Christmas movies.
We are days away from Christmas.
I know. I'm buying my Christmas tree today.
Ooh.
Wow.
Real or fake?
Real. And I always grew
Are you
up
going to
with
wash it?
I don't know.
Have
I
you
saw
seen the
one.
TikTok? This girl's like, make sure to wash your Christmas
with
tree.
like a spritzer.
Well, no, she puts it in the tub with like Dawn soap.
What?
Ew.
Yeah.
That would kill
Are you supposed to
live
like
tree?
spray it with something so it's not like flammable?
Probably, but she was fully washing it in the...
How many days does that take to dry?
Right, and also like I saw something like the tree after, and it was like literally just
just the sticks.
skeleton of it.
Just put it.
It's like,
with some
come
water.
on.
Oh, we got a real tree.
Yes, a real tree. I never grew up with a real tree.
I didn't either.
I did.
My dad's a firefighter.
I feel like it
I'm
probably
a fake
smells
treer.
real nice to have a tree in the house, right?
It does,
Yes.
but it's so annoying.
In
Yeah,
what
because you
sense?
like hit it and then like shit comes off of
Yes.
it, right?
Oh.
It's a
And
fucking mess.
You will find the needles until you put it up again the next year.
Yeah. I'm pro fake, but really good looking fake tree.
Yeah.
Patricia just believes like we have to have a real tree or Krampus is going to come.
Krampus.
I heard. I was listening to the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You haven't finished it yet?
No, I'm bouncing between audiobooks, but he talks about Krampus, and he's like, "There's an old German story about Krampus," and it's just like, I never heard about this before.
Dude, we got to watch Krampus, man.
It's like a scary guy that comes to kill you.
He
if
comes
you're...
not to give, but to take.
Is this it's a real thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like this scary backbone. He is like the word. You don't want to get. You'd rather get Cole than get Krampus.
So he's like, do him and Santa fight?
There's a fight scene.
Like, do they have like beef, or are they just not dealing?
I think no. When it's like
Different worlds.
yeah, it's like different worlds.
Can we talk about how good my
realms.
Schwarzenegger impression was, by the way?
But I think
Pretty
that
good.
there is an agreement though between Krampus and Santa. Like he goes after the bad
Do
people.
they look similar?
So Santa's like, oh yeah,
Yes.
they're on the naughty list. You get them.
they're Batman and Robin.
They're in cahoots.
Yes.
Oh, so Santa's kind of evil.
So they send off the list to Krampus.
Yes.
I need to see
in the
this
movie
Krampus
he's like, I just don't believe in Santa anymore. Or he writes like a really mean letter to Santa, or he takes his Santa letter and like rips it to shreds and just throws it out the window. And then the whole street just gets dark and the biggest storm brews in. And Toni Collette is in it with Adam Scott. So the acting is really good. And
how old is it?
How scary
it came out like in 2015. The thing is, it's like, I wouldn't say it's like the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. It's scary, it's fun, it's just like, and it's wintry.
Yeah. Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure in Central and Eastern Alpine folklore.
You love them.
Wait, what?
Animorphs. I do love animorphs. This is anthropomorphic.
I thought she said the wrong thing, but then I was like, why isn't anyone laughing?
Who during Advent season scares children who have misbehaved. Assisting
for 24 days.
Assisting St. Nicholas or Santa Claus, the pair visit children on the night of December 6th, with St. Nicholas rewarding the well-behaved children with gifts like oranges, dried fruits, walnuts, and chocolate, while the badly behaved ones receive punishment with birch rods. That means they're hitting them with sticks of wood.
Oh.
Dude.
My grandparents had those in their house hanging on the wall.
Krampus Day itself
birch rods.
Damn, bro, look at that guy.
Oh, yeah.
With the
I'm going to watch Krampus tonight. Actually,
it's a nice, like, spooky Christmas thing that you were talking about.
Like, yes. I like that the lore of it is not bigger. Like, oh, you know, it's
Krampus is coming.
You better be good or Krampus is going to get you. Not like you're not going to get gifts.
Oh, I'm going to be, instead of like coal and stuff, I'm going to do a little Krampus.
Yeah, we need to scare the
Grinch.
kids.
We do Grinch a lot. That's like...
Yeah, that's a funnier one.
Oh, the Universal
culture
Grinch?
changes over time. Like maybe in the 1950s, Krampus was huge.
Krampus is going to get your ass.
No, we need to be scaring kids more. Like, if you're not good, he's going to come kill you.
I agree. I kind of wish I was like a little bit more spooked as a child.
I was scared of Santa.
Purposefully spooked.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about how like he thinks that Krampus is a terrible myth and it's like not good for children to be afraid because it puts like limits on what you can do.
Oh.
And so he's like anti-Krampus. It's a great book. You guys should listen to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll watch the movie.
Remember when you cheated on your wife?
Yeah, and you fucked the maid.
Huh?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Listen.
Krampus needs to go visit him.
The guy did.
Yeah, Krampus does need to visit him.
Get to the chopper, Krampus is coming.
Get in the chopper. He just comes down on a
Isn't it crazy that he was the governor of California?
Yeah, it is actually crazy.
I wish he still was.
I mean, he's obviously reading his own book, but it sounds like he did a lot of good shit when he was the governor. Like should
we have him on?
I would love that. He was just on Conan's pod.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah. Our good friend Conan.
We should just ask them both on.
Conan's been making the rounds. He was on Michelle Obama's podcast.
Oh, he'll come on ours.
He can come on ours. We're good stuff. We're on that stop, right?
You're so right.
I feel like he would just roast us the whole time.
Conan?
It'd be amazing. Yeah.
He's my hero.
He's so funny.
Conan. Okay.
That would be like a Christmas treat. A real Christmas miracle.
Who would be?
Conan came on our podcast.
Some hot cocoa with cocoa.
That's like writing in cards, comedians, coffee, cars, coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Christmas miracles,
we have Hallmark.
Let's go. I used to be so, for the people who don't know, Hallmark, Lifetime, you know those channels around Christmas time. All they are doing, they are the Bollywood of Christmas movies.
They're just cranking them out.
I got some facts.
There is a new one being made, I swear, like every hour.
There's one being filmed right now.
I got the facts.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy now. I'll turn it on and it will always be like a girl I knew from like a competing high school who was like, you know, an actress. It's always like...
You've known people that are in Hallmark movies?
Yes, because if you're not getting on big Hollywood films, you're in Hallmark movies.
I just like don't like have friends like that.
Oh, yeah. It's everyone I knew who's like kind of wanted to be an actress and had an actress phase but didn't get in anything big. They're all booked in Hallmark movies. So,
wow.
Yeah.
They're cranking them out.
Well, I got some Hallmark facts.
Let's hear them.
It says the Hallmark Channel Christmas movie tradition started with ABC. The idea of unspooling a continuous run of holiday films started in the 1990s when ABC offshoot network ABC Family started the 25 Days of Christmas.
Yes.
Matt's like, let me know.
Wow. I didn't know that kind of was the catalyst.
I know. And then it says that The Hallmark Channel, which launched in 2001, didn't fully embrace the concept until 2011 when ABC Family moved away from the concept in an effort to appeal to teen viewers.
Oh, right.
But then other facts, most of the movies are shot in Canada.
Okay.
During the summer.
Whoa.
And it's so they can get like a tax break because it's cheaper to shoot in Canada.
In Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they'll shoot in like Vancouver, Toronto, but mostly Vancouver because like they can kind of get snow, but they only have a $50,000 snow budget. So that's why a lot, like most of the plots of these movies, none of them most of the time revolve around snow because they can't afford to like keep making.
So it's not about getting stuck in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if it is, it's like a quick plot point.
Huh.
Wow.
It also says they only take like 2 weeks to film.
Damn.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yes.
and
One take, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got it.
Yeah. And like I said, they mostly film in the summer.
Interesting. I did not know about the tax thing in Canada.
I know.
Smart.
I think everything is also just cheaper in Canada.
Yeah. Well, and the
What do you
tax
mean?
break.
Things are cheaper in Canada?
How
come when you pick up a magazine, it says USD price and the
Canada dollars
CAD price,
more.
Canada's always more.
Well, they have a different dollar.
Another day, another dollar.
And then I thought this was interesting
Don't
because
they?
objectively, the movies are not good.
Yeah.
Like they are cheesy.
Oh, they're awful.
Yes.
On
but
purpose.
So a psychologist liked to tell us why. It says, like a drug, Hallmark Channel Christmas movies provide a neurological reward. Pamela Riddledge, who's a behavioral scientist.
Pamela
Loved her.
Riddledge.
Shout out to Pam.
Pamela
know her?
Riddledge.
Pam Riddledge? Yeah.
I
Her
don't know.
parents own Riddledge Lumber.
Okay.
She explained that plots and predictability of the films is rewarding, especially when viewers are trying to unwind from the stress of the holiday season. The lack of reality at all levels, from plot to production, signals that the movies are meant to be escapism entertainment. The genre is well defined and our expectations follow. This enables us to suspend disbelief. Which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a really good point because when
Yeah.
you're watching it, you're just like, well, this is obviously going to happen.
Oh, it's like so obvious.
Oh, yeah.
What is usually, okay, if you could describe, what is the standard plot of a Hallmark Christmas film?
Boy meets girl.
Well, usually, or someone, it's usually the guy or the girl has a very high intense job. They're from the city.
Yep.
They go back into their
Quaint little
hometown
town.
where they're from.
Really small.
They get reunited with an old fling.
Yeah, but they typically will already have a partner like in the city.
Yeah.
Who's
Yes.
also uptight, high strung.
Correct.
And this person usually that they reunite with this old fling, they usually have kind of like a craftsman job. Their line of work
hardworking
is in
man.
passion. They care about their heart. They love just
Bartenders.
doing they're a baker. They're a writer. They love just giving back to the
They
community.
use their hands to make a living.
Yes,
But it's always the like, she's hanging around him for a bit and doesn't know what he does. And then one day she's like, wait, this is your farm?
Yes, he goes, yeah, ever since dad died, I just always felt like I needed to look back after it. So I love
I kinda
giving
like this
everybody
life.
their own Christmas tree
Yeah.
this time of year.
And then
they go on a date, and then it's good. But then they realize that they're not a good match. You're just in it for the money, or you're so selfish.
they'll
You
call
don't
them out like
understand
that?
the stress I have.
They got to get in a little tiff.
Yeah,
over
they have to
something.
have conflict and then
Right.
and then
the
the
third
person,
act,
or they
yeah.
get a call.
Yeah.
They go, "Hey, you just got a big promotion back at the big city.
You got to come in.
You got to come in."
Oh,
and
we're
they're
the
like,
But they were
holidays.
supposed to go to like the Christmas flea market
and
together
they didn't
tomorrow.
go to the.
Oh,
So she's like,
it's on
I'm
a
sorry, I
date?
can't go to the flea. And he's like, I'm so disappointed in you. We were supposed to do this and you really only care about your job. And then she's like, fuck you. And then she goes back to the city and then
They
she goes
curse?
into the city and no, she goes into the city and he's like, what was I thinking?
and she's like, I'm so sorry. And she comes back and
Yep.
runs
And then
into
he's already kind of moved on. And then she goes, oh, it's all over.
Yep.
But then sure enough, with a little bit of Christmas magic and hope, they see
They kiss under the
each other.
mistletoe.
And
Yeah.
they never fuck.
Well, it is on
Nobody's
Hallmark.
ever fucking
I
in a Hallmark.
know.
And as a
Christmas
person
movie.
in the city, you cheated on me with a hick from the city?
Well, they normally go back and they're like, this is not working out. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Without
And is
the
it
curse
usually
words.
a guy from the big city and meeting a girl in a small town, or is it,
It goes both ways.
Are there any?
Gay.
Yeah.
Just I feel like in the past couple years, but
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
why
It's
what's her
trending.
face? What is her name?
Oh, the girl from
Full House.
Oh, Candace Cameron?
Yeah, she left because they were doing like gay ones.
Really?
So she started like a Christian
Oh my
network.
God. Dinosaurs aren't real.
Yeah, no dinosaurs.
No dinosaurs in this Hallmark movie.
And yes. And wait, a lot of people have, like, Vanessa Hudgens has been in a lot lately.
I mean, it's like always the same rotation. There's that the girl from Mean Girls, I think, was in him.
Yes.
Lacey something.
Yes, not Amanda Seyfried, but the other one.
Gretchen.
Gretchen.
That's
it.
She's in so many.
How much do you think they're getting paid for that?
I can try to look.
50K
You think that much?
for a Hallmark movie for
But
filming?
Vanessa Hudgens gets paid $100K.
Hers
For
are
2
like
months?
Netflix though. The
Oh.
Princess
Yeah,
Switch.
hers aren't
So
like on the
that's
Hallmark
big budget.
channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Hallmark is like ex-housewives.
Yeah.
Are there
Lisa
commercials
Rinna.
when they air these, or do they air
Yes.
it?
On Hallmark.
Okay. So there's like a commercial break, like, well, I guess we'll find out. And then it cuts, and this Monday at Sears.
But sometimes Hallmark movies will go into like a vault and you won't be able to access them for a Christmas season, which makes me
Wow.
go crazy.
Do you have specific ones that you'd want to watch?
Angel Falls.
Oh,
A
we've
Holiday
talked about
Tale.
this actually. Angel Falls, I
Angel
believe.
Falls Holiday Tale. That one's my favorite. And sometimes I can't access it at all on demand. I have to call my mom up, who sells a cable subscription, and make sure my mom records it on the TV guide. So by the time I get home, I can watch Angel Falls because it only airs once.
You can't like buy it on Amazon Prime.
No,
Or like
you
YouTube?
can't. I've DM'd the writer, the director, and I think the cinematographer of the Hallmark movie. I found their Instagrams and have sent them emails going, can I please access Angel Falls, or can you send me a link?
And what did they say?
They never responded.
They're like, this person's crazy.
They never did. But it is the ultimate cliche Lifetime movie, but I just love it. I love it.
This is like, it says that according to SAG, the pay scale for a leading role a Hallmark actor could make between $1,200 to $3,500 per week.
Oh,
So if they're only shooting for 2 weeks,
Oh my God.
That's not
$7K. I know.
But it's good publicity, I guess. Like,
I guess.
But also like,
I've
but
noticed-
think about how many they film.
yeah.
So like if you're filming like and you're the leading lady and you're filming like 5 of them.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
In
they
a
reuse
year?
the same actors and actresses? Like, you'll see them in
Yes.
different movies?
You'd be
Yes.
so good in one.
It says that Lacey is worth $4 million and she's like Hallmark royalty.
Wait, can you show me her?
Are these, or do they like try and play different characters, or is it like,
Yeah, no,
Wait,
yeah.
Is she this little blonde girl?
No, she's brown hair.
Oh.
Is Gretchen Wieners?
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen the Hallmark shorts, which are like Hallmark movies but shortened down to like 10 minutes? There was this one called like The Snowman, where like this woman walks outside and she like meets this like really charming guy, and he goes, "But I'm a snowman." Like he doesn't like, he
What?
only wants to talk to her outside in the cold. He only wants to lay down in the cold. Anytime he brings her in, his hands get all sweaty. Oh yes.
Also, like all of the movie photos like look the same. If you go on like
Oh,
IMDb, they're
Oh, like the
literally all the
posters?
same. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's tons of wacky plots out there, and you think you know the plot, but
Because they're all just,
because there's so many out there, they're always trying to compete to be a little bit more original. So Aaron, have
Me.
you done it? Or
I did,
Carly?
Well, I have one more fact.
Oh, yeah, please share.
This is so funny. Hallmark Channel Christmas movie fans now have their own convention.
I've heard about this.
Call it the Comic-Con of holiday cheer. This year, fans of Hallmark Channel's Christmas programming got to attend Christmas Con.
You're kidding.
Which is a celebration of all things Hallmark in Edison, New Jersey.
Wow.
Matt, you can confront them there.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Put a sign.
Bring back Angel Falls. Bring back Angel Falls.
Come on, everybody. Bring it back.
Throngs of people gathered to attend panels with movie actors and writers, scoop up merchandise, and vie for prizes during an ugly sweater competition.
Matt, you have to go to
This
this
is
next
so
year.
Matt King coded.
When is it? It has to be happening right now.
Let me see.
You
Matt's
should go.
flying out tonight.
Christmas Con 2023.
I can't come to the next podcast
Man,
because he's
ser-
there.
Come on, Aaron, come with me though.
I'll go, I'll go.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Where is Christmas Con 2023?
Hurry.
New Jersey. Ticket information can be found here.
I bet it's like
Okay.
in December at some point.
Yeah,
Has
it's
to be.
gotta be.
This is going to be huge for us. Maybe we could raise some money for while we're at it. Give
For the
back to the
actors.
community.
Why doesn't it say what day? It literally just says December, which, okay, bitch, that's now.
And where is it located?
December 8th through 10th. New Jersey.
Ooh, Matt can't go to that.
I can't.
Denise'
It's only
Christmas
that
party.
weekend. They need to make it a week long.
That's
4
a lot.
days is enough.
I mean, like,
Or 3.
BravoCon, VidCon's a weekend. I feel like Comic-Con.
Melissa Joan Hart is going.
What? Sabrina?
Yes. Oh, I can't believe you're ruining Christmas.
Yeah,
Damn
how
it.
fucking dare
How much
you?
are tickets?
About $800.
Yeah, we're funding the next
VIP.
film.
We're gonna get VIP. It's 15
Coachella.
grand for
Yeah,
a
meet
VIP.
and greet.
Yeah, we
We
need to
film
get
the
a
next-
Sprinter van for it.
Yeah,
Us
we fund the
walking
next
into
10
Christmas
movies.
Con. Look at Lacey. It doesn't let me look up the ticket prices.
have
I think
to
I saw
have-
$50.
Do we know has there been a Hanukkah Hallmark movie?
Yes. I would not be surprised.
I'm
I'm gonna look it up.
sure.
I just am not sure if it's
It just
on
probably
Hallmark.
doesn't get.
No, I think Candace is making them over on her Christian network.
I just typed in.
141 for single day tickets.
Jesus.
It's kind of expensive.
Yeah,
Christmas
that's really
con.
expensive.
Hanukkah on Rye. Have you guys heard of this?
No,
Tell
on
us
Hallmark?
tell us the plot.
They got it. They work at a bakery.
This
100%.
is Hanukkah on
What are their
Rye.
names? Do they have like
Starring.
Schnitzel.
Okay.
Dr. Lipschitz? And
Yeah.
Dr. Lynch.
Wait, they have like a whole Hallmark movies, 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. This girl looks cute.
Okay, give us
Love
the
Lights
plot.
Hanukkah. Double holiday. That's a Christmas
Read
thing.
the plot.
Yeah, read the plot.
Okay. I'm just excited. I've never even thought about
You
it.
can get
Fine.
the 3-day pass for $245, by the the way.
$245.
That's funding one of the actors
Man.
with a salary.
What is it?
A matchmaker connects 2 competing deli owners during Hanukkah. But their new romance gets put to the test when they realize that they're competing against each other.
Yeah, see?
You have to watch these, Mike.
Oh my god.
Starring Yael Grobeglass and Lisa Loeb.
What?
$8.
Lisa Loeb?
Yeah.
Like the singer?
Is she famous?
Who's Lisa Loeb?
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah. American singer-songwriter. This
yeah.
girl.
Oh my god,
What is she saying that I would know?
Oh, you say?
Yeah. I only
Stay.
hear
Hit
when
song
I
Stay.
want to.
That's her?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like Alanis Morissette or something.
$8 on YouTube.
Yes.
that's
Let's leave and
pricey.
watch
71% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
This
so it's
is
good.
probably a good movie.
Wait, what? This one's Hanukkah on Rye?
Yeah, Hanukkah on Rye.
I mean, what are we doing after this?
Live fucking therapy.
Oh no, sorry.
Which might be good after
43% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh. No, dude, they're all bad.
They're all bad.
That's
They're all
part
out
of why
The
they're
fact
good.
that it has a 43 is honestly quite astonishing.
It's almost 100%.
Love Lights Hanukkah.
Plot.
A restaurateur receives a DNA test revealing that she's Jewish. The discovery leads to a new family and an unlikely romance over 8 nights.
Yes.
Damn. Mila Kunis? No, Mila Kirchner.
Close. They couldn't get Mila.
Okay, I'll read one more. Can we do one more?
Yeah.
8 gifts Hanukkah.
The fucking thumbnail looks so
Eight
funny.
gifts. Hanukkah.
Oh, 8 gifts of. This is a bad design.
Okay.
I love how they're just like stating, like, that's what's so funny about them. It's just like Christmas time. That's like the name of a
Yeah,
movie. Like,
yeah.
they're
All around
just
the-
stating 8 nights.
Yeah. An anonymous suitor. Oh, this is on Peacock, so this might not be.
Ooh, it could be a little
Hallmark.
better.
An anonymous suitor sends optometrist Sarah.
They all have these good jobs.
No,
Yeah,
the
they're
jobs
Jewish.
are
They went to
so
college.
Funny.
An anonymous suitor sends optometrist Sarah a gift for each night of Hanukkah, and on her journey to find out who her secret admirer is, she learns her one true love might be someone she never expected.
Wow.
I'm gonna bet it's like the nerdy assistant that works with her.
Probably.
Oh,
I'll
so
let
like
you know. I'll watch it when
the
I go
delivery.
over.
It's the delivery guy.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, wow. I see. I don't know like
Matt's
the
like, I
formula.
watched it. It's a
All right, so
delivery
there's
guy.
at least 3 that
They
are
love
just
bakeries.
Jewish.
No, it's her auditor. Like,
It's her tax person. Yeah.
No,
accountant.
literally. That's like
Auditor.
what they do.
Yeah.
It's probably like the person she's in a lawsuit with.
There's a Lifetime one called, this is a great name, Menorahs and Mistletoes.
Oh.
Ooh, that's like kind of collaborative.
Yeah, I
Wait,
like
do you
that.
do you
it's
recognize
like a
a
little
mistletoe,
sexual
Mike?
innuendo.
Do I recognize a mistletoe? I don't know what you mean by that.
Like,
Would you hang one up?
no.
or would you
No,
kiss?
he's got a mezuzah.
If a girl tried to kiss you under a mistletoe, would you be like, whoa, whoa, whoa?
I mean, if she's hot.
Do you guys kiss under mezuzahs?
What's a mezuzah?
You put them on your door.
Mezuzah?
Yeah. You ever see like on a Jewish house, there's like a thing on the door, like a small thing?
Oh yeah, Emma has that on hers, yeah.
Emma Chamberlain?
No.
Yeah, I'm best friends with her. But it's not actually funny. My friend Emma, to me, doesn't really like Emma Chamberlain, but I guess to other people. And
I think she does.
When she was at the airport once, she had a mask on, and Jake Paul was there. Jake Paul saw her and was like, Emma, Emma. And Emma was like, why does Jake Paul know my name? And he was like, Emma Chamberlain. And she was like, oh, no, I'm not.
Oh my God, I would have been like, yes.
And no, it's just like so funny. Like their names are the same. Kind of thing.
This one I need to see also, Full Court Miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I got a list. This is great. I didn't know that there was even these existed.
Well, can we, in our group chat, can you be like, I'm about to start this, and we can all like push play at the same time?
Sure, I will let you know when I watch it. Yes.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Although I don't know if I'm gonna be able, like, if these movies are really bad.
Well, I told you about the Danny DeVito's daughter one.
I think,
Oh yeah.
Mike, you might soften up to them because, you know, we've expressed in the past that, like, you feel like there's not enough good Hanukkah movies out there. There's hardly any.
No, yeah.
So this, and I think that this may get you a little bit more into the spirit.
Yeah, no, I'll maybe tonight.
I almost like need to be with you when you watch it.
We can make it at my house. We can do a movie night. We'll make pizza and we'll watch.
I just want to know how on the nose they're trying to be.
Right,
about
I'm interested,
Jewish jokes
yeah, to
where they're
see
like,
if they're like,
"Oi, Gewalt."
Yeah.
No, that is exactly what they're like.
That's hilarious.
When I was watching the Danny DeVito daughter one, I honestly had to turn it off.
There's the
I
Adam
was like, this is
Sandler
too
one.
much.
You're not coming to my bar mitzvah or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I
but
know.
I know.
Still.
All right, I got work
So
to do.
Carly has put together. Explain what you got.
Well, I didn't put it together, but I found a website that basically, so we have to play a little game, kind of. I'm going to read two different plots, and you guys have to guess, and I have to guess because I don't know the answer, which one is the Hallmark movie and which one is just made up.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Oh wow.
It's going to be tough because Hallmark plots seem
Yeah.
made up.
Okay, this is fun.
Okay. Select the real plot of the Hallmark movie Christmas CEO. Also, let me know if you've ever
already.
seen these movies because I haven't seen any of them. First plot. A profit-hungry toy maker attempts to merge her company with a mega toy company, but it is faltered by her ex-partner's refusal to sign the merger agreement. Plot 2. When Santa falls ill, his daughter and North Pole Inc.'s HR rep must take over his business duties and act as CEO.
That one
I think
is
it's the
Hallmark.
second
I
one.
want to say the second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
Like it's about Santa.
Let's see. Wrong.
Oh!
It was the profit-hungry toy maker attempting to merge
I
her
would
company.
watch the second one.
What was it called? Christmas CEO? Or?
Yeah. A Christmas CEO.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh for 1, guys.
Is
Okay.
FAO Schwartz now back in business?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you want to pass it around? We can each do
Sure.
them?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait. That's like the
The
The toy store
Okay.
from the movie Big, right?
Well,
not Jewish though.
No.
the
Interesting.
Schwartz family is not Jewish?
I don't think so. I think we all wanted it to be growing up. Like we
Yeah.
thought, oh, FAO, but apparently they're not
Yeah.
But
Jewish.
FAO Schwartz, though, was out of business for like a decade. And
Yeah.
then now it's back.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Select the movie. Select the real plot for the Hallmark movie. Never kiss a man in a Christmas sweater. A recently divorced mom takes in a cynical, Grinch-like house guest for the holidays to raise money for a charity in need. Or a woman must find a way to reverse the Christmas curse set upon her after cheating on her fiance with a man
No.
in a Christmas sweater.
The first one.
First one.
All right, let's see. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
but I
no
want to
way.
see the
Me
second
too.
one.
There's no way Lifetime or
Yeah.
Hallmark are
That's
like
too dark.
cheating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I cheated, but
Yeah. Not
That's
a
Lifetime, not
chance.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
Here, Matt.
Lifetime,
Cranberry
they're murdering
Christmas.
their
That's
husbands.
tea.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the plot. Oh, which one is the real plot for the Hallmark movie Cranberry Christmas? The married owners of a cranberry farm must reconcile their business differences when they are forced to work together on the Cranberry Christmas Festival.
Okay.
Plot 2. After a freak weather event ruins their crops for the year, a couple must turn their cranberry farm into a bed and breakfast to make ends meet.
That
Two.
The
one.
second one.
2 sounds right.
Sounds more fun.
Wrong.
What?
What the heck were these
You know what?
inner workings of their relationship where they were fighting so bad?
Can you read
I-
the first one again? That's not right.
What?
Can you read the first one again?
The married owners of a cranberry farm must reconcile their business differences when they are forced to work together on the Cranberry Christmas Festival.
This is the fake one.
Well, like, why are
It's
you?
the real
No,
one.
that's
the
a real
one.
Why
one.
are you forced to work together when you
Right.
have a business?
And you're married already.
Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Hallmark.
Well, maybe he just has some visions for the farm. She has these different visions of a farm, but then they're like, wait, maybe we can find the heart of Christmas while we're working on the festival.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch two people who are married fall back in love. I want the second one.
Yeah, but then a freak
like all the fake
weather
ones.
event ruins their crops. Their budget's not that good to like just tornadoes coming in. Whoa!
Budget in
Well,
mind.
I feel like in my mind they would just like wake up and be like, there was a freeze,
Yeah.
and like
or it's
not
like
show
the
it.
Wizard of Oz, where it's like a really shitty tornado, like going in.
It's just a man in a suit,
Yeah.
spinning around. Select the real plot of the Hallmark movie, A Shoe Addict's Christmas.
A shoe addict.
A shoe Alex Christmas. I don't even care what the plot is. I'm
So
gonna watch
here
it.
is what's insane is that this is already a movie.
Yeah.
There's someone made a movie called The Shoe Addict's
The
Christmas.
first plot, I hope to God, is the one. A magical pair of shoes transports a woman to Christmas past, present, and future to help her take her new chances and discover the true spirit of Christmas.
Or shoes.
Yeah, it's like Scrooge, but
yeah,
the shoes are
Time traveling
transported.
shoes.
Whoa!
Okay. Or when a pair of shoes once owned by Mrs. Claus are stolen from her, a shoe lover pairs up with a cynical detective to locate them. Okay, it has to be the first one.
I don't know.
A detective?
Yeah, but
Who's cynical?
but going through time on the Hallmark budget.
Big budget. No, but you don't really have to like do
But-
anything.
yeah.
It just-
And that's a pretty common plot. There's always twists to
I
A
feel like
Christmas
first one.
Carol.
I think the
I think
first one
it's
might
a
be
shoe
right.
lover. Have I seen this one? Wait, no, I think I have, but it was like a coat.
Okay.
What's the answer?
What do you guys want?
I would say one.
I want to see
the
one.
time traveling one? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hope that's real.
We have to hit submit, yeah.
Correct!
It is.
Wow.
Wait, okay, maybe I have seen that one and it wasn't a coat. But I do feel like that one's
No, I'm
budget
sure
was
they
a little
remade 'em with a
better.
bunch of
The
different
Shoe
things.
Addict's Christmas. That's bananas.
So-
If she was like a CEO or
stupid.
something, then I have seen that one. That is so
Do you remember
fucking funny.
like the ghosts of Christmas past, future, and present? Like which ones are the vibes? Is the past the really scary one?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Wait, it's Candace Cameron Burr.
Wow, it is.
Wait.
She's so young. When did this one come out?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
A Shoe Addict's Christmas. That's exactly how I envisioned the poster. In my
That
head,
is-
I'm like, she's probably sitting on like a
pile of
pyramid
shoes.
of
So
shoes.
funny.
Just like holding them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look who else is in it.
Oh, the woman from what's
Yep.
that show that's
Deborah
out?
Vance.
Yeah. Hacks.
Thank you. She's so young.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
There's also one that I watched recently and I texted you about. I forgot the name of it. It takes place at the Edmonton Mall, which is like the Mall of America in Canada.
Okay.
It has Tim Curry, Patrick Swayze, Carmen Electra,
Oh man.
Wow.
and some other little kids, but it all takes place at the Edmonton Mall, and I've always wanted to go to that mall just because they have submarines in the mall
Oh, whoa.
What?
that don't work anymore, but like they have this like indoor river.
Oh my
Huh.
god.
That's really insane. So,
Spooky.
but yeah, Tim Curry.
Okay. Select the real plot of the Hallmark movie Crown for Christmas.
Ooh.
A struggling artist takes a job as a governess of a rebellious young princess, but finds herself developing chemistry with the girl's father, the king. Second one. After losing a bet with her childhood best friend, a woman must compete in her town's annual Christmas Queen beauty pageant. I feel like it has to
That's
be two.
one.
Second one.
Has to be two.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh,
It was the top one. Huh?
Reread that plot. I didn't even think it made sense.
A struggling artist takes a job as a governess of a rebellious young princess. But
What does that even mean?
Governess.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so she's like the princess's assistant or something.
as a governess of the rebellious young princess. Okay, but finds herself developing chemistry with the girl's father, the
The
king.
king. Okay. Okay, yeah, I could see it.
I'm shocked.
And then, they wind up together for sure. And then she becomes the queen.
I do not want to watch that movie.
Becomes her mom, her stepmom.
Next up, select the plot of the Hallmark movie Catch a Christmas Star.
What a name.
Oh, God. The daughter of a widower attempts to reunite her father with his high school sweetheart, who just happens to be one of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
Whoa.
That's
I'd
a pretty
that.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Or
Dad, you have to date Lady Gaga.
yeah.
Usually they don't do musicians very well in Hallmark
I know.
movies.
This one,
I feel like Bon
think,
Jovi would like slap in a Hallmark Christmas movie though.
Oh yeah, usually it's like kind of a B list. It's like, oh, Tori Kelly, like
Yeah.
at the end doing a song.
oh, where they'll just like have the cameo and then they'll
Yes.
play their song. Okay, I think you tell me. A workaholic weather woman has to make the choice between work and her family when a major astronomical event happens on Christmas Eve.
What's the name of the movie again?
Catch a Christmas Star.
The first one.
one.
Yeah, the star is
But
rock star.
But isn't this the classic? A woman has to choose between her family.
They could be trying to trick.
yeah.
But what? She's a weather woman. Why is this star?
And
She was
what's
an astronomer
astronomical?
or something.
And, like,
Maybe there's like a meteor coming for Earth on Christmas and she has to be reporting it and like work on it.
On
And
their
there's a-
budget.
And
This event is
but I feel like that's her family would be mad at her for that because she's like saving.
But she's a
the
workaholic. She
planet.
just has to. I mean,
I think the first one because star. I feel like
Catch a Christmas Star.
And
Yeah.
there's more details.
yeah.
And I feel like making a fake pop star sounds like it's very Hallmark.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like that's Gina Jeanerson.
yeah,
It was the first one.
yeah, nice.
I want to watch that.
Catch a Christmas Star. Matt, you're up next.
All right, here we go. Well, do you think these are the games they play at the Hallmark con?
yeah.
Hey, come on over to the
Probably.
stage, guys. At 2 or 3, we're going to be guessing the Christmas plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, you could have done SantaCon and that all in one weekend.
I know.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
going.
2 birds.
It's okay.
Instead,
Select the real plot of the Hallmark movie Pete's Christmas.
Pete.
A middle child tries to change the course of events when he realizes that his horrible Christmas day keeps repeating itself. That one is actually, I've seen that movie.
Oh,
And I feel like
Groundhog's
it's
Day?
rich.
what's it called? Pete's Christmas.
Well, it's with the kid from Brink, and it's a time loop movie, but it's like Groundhog Day. He keeps repeating it. I swear that's a movie.
Oh, it's like this little girl.
There's so many movies like that though.
I think
It's
that's
these
it.
2. It's that girl who's all over TikTok right now that everyone like hated as a child actor.
Okay, and then the next plot is after prices increase, a frustrated coffee shop owner confronts his coffee bean supplier, but ends up finding himself falling for her.
That one.
Oh, I like the first one because the play on the word Pete, like repeat.
Oh, I did not
Let's
get
do
that
that
at
one.
all.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, Carly. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I sometimes
That's correct.
I think
Wow.
things.
That was the cover for Pete's Christmas, though, the one
I
you
don't
just
know.
pulled
I
up.
typed.
There was one with the kid from Brink,
I
though.
overlooked teenager realizes Christmas Day keeps repeating and decides to use the gift to give his family's holiday a makeover they will never forget.
Damn, then what movie am I thinking of?
Pete's Christmas.
Don't look on my phone because I don't want to lose the spot.
It's okay, Carly. Here,
It's okay, Carly.
passing this one off to Aaron.
Select the real plot of The Christmas Ornament. A widow struggles with moving on from her late husband after she meets a charming owner of a Christmas tree lot. Or a father must locate the lost family heirloom Christmas ornament before his mother-in-law shows up for Christmas dinner.
Mm,
I'm
I like
maybe
this.
one.
Okay.
I was
I
gonna say
don't-
second.
I was kind of
Two.
into the second one. Mike, share it with the class.
Can you
I have
repeat
no
to
idea.
me? Yeah.
I think 2.
Okay. Wrong.
Ugh.
Oh.
I was right.
What's the plot?
A widow struggles with moving on from her late husband after she meets a charming owner of a Christmas tree lot.
What do you think is the best Christmas movie of all time? Sorry, Mike.
Of all time. I think everyone's is so different. of all time.
We were just talking about this at lunch that we kind of like don't like. I like A Christmas Story. I get like the tradition of it. I don't like it. It's dark. It's sad. They're mean to the kid.
Yeah.
That was also the first movie that made me realize that Santa Claus kind of wasn't real.
Oh, really?
It always just like scared me.
Yeah.
Like watching it as a kid, I was like, this is not fun.
There's some weird shit in that movie.
Yeah.
Remember he like lifts the toilet up, but then it like cuts to the chili?
I don't remember that part.
It makes no sense why that cut is in the movie.
Yeah. I will say, so I grew up watching that movie and I was like, they made a second one last year, or maybe the year before. And I was like, this is going to suck. It was very good. I thought it was like really hard to make a sequel that's good. And these days, I think.
What I think the best Christmas movie of all time is The Santa Claus.
Oh, I love The Santa Claus.
It's perfect.
I love The Santa Claus.
Not The Holiday?
Well, that's not like, that's Christmas adjacent, but it's not like a Christmas movie. Like if you're thinking in the grand scheme of things, like in a movie that like Santa is in.
Yeah.
What's the one with Vince Vaughn and
Four Christmases?
Yes. I like that one.
That's cute.
4 Christmases?
Mm-hmm.
4.
They have like all their families different Christmases.
How do you have 4?
Like your parents get divorced?
Oh, both parents are divorced of a couple?
Yeah. It's kind of funny because like
I'm just going to Hawaii. I'll talk to you guys next year.
That's where they were going to go. They were
Really?
like about to go to Hawaii or something like that. And then their flights got canceled, so they had to stay. And then they were like, fuck, we have to go to all these Christmases.
Have you seen Jingle All the Way?
With Arnold.
No.
Oh, man. That one's pretty good.
That's a
With Phil Hartman?
I feel like I remember seeing like the trailers.
Did you ever watch that thing about how Phil Hartman was murdered?
Yeah, his wife shot him.
Yeah.
And then
there's
she
a
went
great
inside.
Documentary. Happened in Encino.
Really
Should we drive by the house on the way home?
That's how he died?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know who got his wife on cocaine again? She was clean.
Andy Dick?
Andy Dick did. And that's why...
Oh.
Yeah, that's why like if some people like hate Andy Dick because Andy Dick caused his wife to then start doing cocaine, killed Phil Hartman in his sleep. Then she went over to her friend's house and was like, I think I killed Phil. They go back over to the house and he's like, oh my God, you did.
Sad.
She locks herself up in the bathroom. They have 2 kids.
Oh my God.
You should watch the documentary.
Shoots herself.
Was she
You're
on?
saying it like you're such a
was
good
she
gossiper.
on cocaine?
Yes. And she's
Why did she do
so
it?
pretty looking too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's how bad of a drug addict she was. And it's just so sad that, and you know what I learned? Phil Hartman is the voice of the cat in Kiki's Delivery Service.
He's also on The Simpsons as Troy McClure.
Oh, I never knew that.
I think so. I think I might be right about that.
There's a good doc on it. I watched it a couple years ago.
That's insane.
And we got a Turbo Man doll right home sitting underneath our tree.
You should watch that movie. Does he talk about that in his book?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like one of his like...
He talks about like everything that he tried to do. He was laughed at. Like he's like, I'm going to be a bodybuilder. And they're like, no, you're not. And then he goes, I'm going to be a film actor in America. And they're like, no, you're not. And then he's like, I'm going to be a comedic film actor. And they're like, no, you're not. And then he's like, I'm going to be governor.
Shot down.
I mean, yeah, he's just crushing it.
It is kind of, yeah, I never really thought.
Like he was the Terminator.
I get Terminator, yes. I get that, like, the bodybuilder, and he only says 4 lines, whoop-de-doo. But he's really funny in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
What are your vibes on the Home Alones?
Home Alone 1, amazing. Home Alone 2, really good. Home Alone 3 is technically, I think, the best.
I love Home Alone 3.
Is
it all the same cast?
No.
3 is when it changes.
3, it's a new boy. It's not Macaulay Culkin. It's the kid from One Fine Day.
It's the best one. Because I feel like that one like didn't scare me as much.
Yeah.
Like the
Home Intruders.
Home Alone 1 and 2, it's like the filter they have, it's really dark.
Yeah,
and like,
it's so
also,
dark.
The world is at stake in Home Alone 3 because he has nuclear codes in his microchip.
What?
The other ones are just
so
bandits.
good.
They just like they're just trying to steal whatever
I'm so
they
glad
can.
that we agree on that. Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, well, Macaulay's not in that one. Like, blah, blah, blah. It's not as good. But I love that one.
Scarlett Johansson is
So
also
good.
in that one.
Isn't Joe Pesci in one of them too?
Yeah, Joe Pesci is in 1 and 2. Did you know that? Have you seen, Home Alone 3? Mm-hmm. There's like the Russian guy, and there's like the girl, and then there's kind of the ratty one. The ratty guy is married to Cyndi Lauper.
What?
Yeah. I just learned that the
fact.
other day. But have you ever seen Home Alone 4?
I just learned that the other day.
I've definitely probably watched. It came out recently, right?
That was an ABC only TV movie, and it's apparently terrible. But now I think you can watch it on Paramount Plus or Disney. And
got a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes.
The new Home Alone that came out with Pete
Yeah.
Holmes. Apparently that's not good. That's not good.
I feel like we watched
We don't have
one
to
like
talk
last
about this,
year.
guys.
Oh no, I just don't. I've never seen.
yeah,
any of
I don't
them.
know.
You've never seen Home Alone?
I mean, when I was little, but I don't like remember.
Same. I just remember there was like pranks and stuff, or not pranks, like
Yeah, like booby
we'll
traps.
swing. Yeah, we'll swing a paint can and like knock
Yeah,
these.
booby traps.
And I remember seeing some like TikTok that was like, if Home Alone was realistic, or I think it was Family Guy. They were like, if Home Alone was realistic, and they're like, hey, watch out, there's some toy cars on the floor. Oh, okay. Hey, there's this bucket of paint about to swing down. Maybe step out of the way. Oh, okay.
Okay.
And they just like,
miss everything.
yeah, it's just like so
Yeah.
dumb that these criminals are getting beat up by a 9-year-old. But you
So
know,
the parents leave him behind on accident.
because they
Yeah.
have
And they
so
don't
many
notice?
kids. They have so many.
They don't notice and they still go on their flight.
Yes,
Because it's really chaotic. They have like some children, but the
it's like
night
7
before.
kids. I thought.
Yeah, but like the night before they leave, all their families are staying at their house. So there's like so many nieces, nephews, parents, and they all are taking like a big van together. And so then even the mom, I think she's like, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Well, yeah, he causes like a big
Tiff.
fight during dinner because the brother like eats his pizza, spits it down. He pushes him, that causes the milk all to spill, and like, look what you did, you little
Chaos.
jerk.
Yeah.
So at what point do they realize he's missing?
When they're on the
on the-
flight to Paris.
And
On
they
their way.
still go to
And
Paris?
Because when she's counting, the
They
little,
come back
the
to
little
the
kid
plane.
from across the street comes over and he goes, "Hey, you guys gonna buy me something French?" And she's counting. She's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and she thinks she counts Kevin, and so.
Yeah.
That's why when she goes, 7 kids, da 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 da, and a partridge in a pear tree, and they drive off, and then
So-
and when they land in Paris, are they like, we got to turn around and go get our kid?
well,
But they can't.
Why?
There's like something with the flights, I think.
something with the flights.
Like one
or
of them was going to
she-
go back, but then
Okay.
like the
The
flights
mom
are getting
goes-
delayed or something.
Yeah, the mom goes
That
back
would
and
be
then
like
meets
a
up with
nightmare
John.
if you're a mother.
He meets up with John Candy when she gets back to like New York, and he's the polka king of Chicago. And
Yeah.
then she,
I have no idea what's going
yeah,
on.
Yeah, I got to rewatch that. It's been a while.
Something's happening with my phone. It's like dying so fast. I don't know what's going
Mine
on.
too.
Did you
your
update?
battery percentage?
It's at 32.
No, your battery health.
I don't know.
You gotta take it to the doctor.
Well, let's finish this first.
Oh,
We'll go
okay.
over that.
No, we should look at your phone battery health while we're.
All right, ready for the next one?
yeah.
Select the real plot of the Hallmark movie Broadcasting Christmas. First plot. Two news anchors who just happen to be exes compete for the same hosting position on a national morning show.
And fall back in love.
Probably. Number 2. When reports of Santa sightings go viral online, a plucky but cynical news anchor takes it upon himself to debunk them.
A plucky.
I think it's the first one.
I think it's the
Me
first one too.
Yeah.
Going
The
viral
first one's
sounds
like-
too modern.
Yeah.
They're not up to speed on viral.
Or it's like corny, gone viral. Like,
I want
How
to
many-
see the video of like the viral video of like Santa like on top
I
of a
know.
rooftop.
and they always say, oh, we got a million hits.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't say views or like
Hits.
likes. They go,
Yeah.
oh, well, how many hits did you get on that video?
The FaceTime never looks the same.
No,
The
it's
call-
always
I feel
weird.
like Santa's like never the plot of these movies.
Right. Santa is like, yeah.
Because I think you're right. Santa really is never in them.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like if there's a creative like
trademark
copy.
or
Yeah, there's
something?
like
Or
a
are they
trademark.
like, so they're all grounded, right? There's not like sci-fi Santa Claus. Like
There's magic.
there is magic.
Christmas
Yes.
magic.
Angel Falls. They can pause time and like there's.
Oh,
But,
just,
so
like,
there is some
low budget
super-
magic, like no Harry
Okay.
Potter.
Oh, I
going
thought
on.
maybe these were all like this happened.
I just have my hand here. It looks like I'm like.
Well, Mike would never.
Wow.
Okay, so we think it's the first one,
Yeah.
the two news anchors.
Watch it.
Okay.
Easy.
Easy.
All right, I'm gonna click the two news anchors who happen to be exes.
Okay.
Compete. Correct.
Ding ding ding.
They're falling back in love for sure.
All right, last one.
Last one, everybody.
It's gonna be, I bet, like in the movie too. One of them is like, "No, you take it. No, you take it." Because
Oh,
they
take
like
the
fall
job,
in love
or
with
they
each
give
other.
them a co-anchoring job because they're in love and they're like the Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Well, I think that would be a plot point at the end. They're both the news anchors.
Window Wonderland. Two rival window decorators
Oh,
face
yeah.
off for a spot as head designer for a department store.
Ooh, okay.
After her parents' divorce, a young girl discovers a magical window in her mother's new house that lets her see into the North Pole.
The first
First one.
Two rivals.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
If you're keeping track at home, let us know how many we got right out of 10 because we were not paying attention.
I feel like we got most of them right.
Do they allow, because obviously they are making new ones every year. Do they have old ones in a vault that you can like watch on Hallmark?
Like the Hallmark app?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, where can we watch these ones?
I've been doing. You know how there's like if
They're
you
all
have a
in the
smart
Criterion
TV, you have
collection.
that. You know, like if you
Where
have a
can I
smart
buy them on
TV,
DVD?
if you have a smart TV, there's like a digital cable thing
yeah,
that
you
like
told me
that plays
that.
it all the time. So every time I come home, I just pop it on and I just catch whatever on TV. So that's how I've been watching them. I don't know. Hallmark app though, I think you have to pay for, which is like a little annoying.
You have to pay for Hallmark. It's like
God.
so dumb.
I know.
It's nice to like have on though.
I'm gonna just look
Like
up
on,
Angel
I feel like in the
Falls right
house.
now.
I feel like if having it on the house, it's just like vibey.
Yeah.
But I would never sit and like just.
What
watch
is on
one.
your shoe?
Salsa.
Oh, I thought it was blood.
No,
Oh my god.
I went to a grocery store, Aldi.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. So cheap.
Where is
Wow.
it?
It's in Burbank.
Okay.
Ooh.
I didn't know we had one here.
Yeah, it's someone told me about it a while ago. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so cheap." And I was
I know
like,
they like work with influencers. I see people doing
Aldi?
Free
Aldi
groceries.
ads all the time.
It was so cheap. Like it was like
Wow.
being in the 90s. Like a bag of chips for like 79 cents and like
Man gets transported back in time to find.
To find the cheapest
and
grocery.
they only had paper bags and I only got one because I thought I had enough, and then I like
Oh no.
they don't bag it for you, so I like bagged it in the back trunk of my car, and I bought a big jar of salsa to dip some chips in, and I just had the salsa in my trunk, and then when I got home I opened the trunk, and the second I opened the trunk the salsa just rolled out and exploded all over.
Like the
And
Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, it's giving
video.
Sean.
Shawn Mendes has a music video where he
No, his paparazzi video. Remember we were talking about it?
like,
Where all of the
paparazzi
grocery, like his potatoes fell out of the trunk.
oh
And
really?
like as his gate was his garage or his like driveway gate was closing, they were like rolling out. It was like,
What happened?
Matt, what's going on?
Angel Falls, A Novel Holiday, my favorite Hallmark movie,
yeah.
is going to be airing when the day I get home for Christmas. Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, so you're gonna watch
It's
it
a
on
plan.
TV?
Wow.
Yeah, or I would just make sure my mom records it, but I was like, oh gosh, December 19th. And
Wait,
like,
so does it have on the Hallmark app like when movies are going to be on?
yes, but that's what's difficult. You got to catch it. You got to catch it early.
Why is
because
there
you'll
not an
miss
app, a
it.
Hallmark app, like a Discovery Plus, like a?
I think he said there is.
Oh, there is.
I think,
but you have
yeah,
to
there
pay
is,
for
but
it.
this isn't on the thing. They're only showing it on.
Rude.
They just have so many, and they want you to watch all the new ones and not the old ones, I guess. Yeah, that's probably it.
All right.
That was fun.
There was a Hallmark movie that was filmed in, I feel like I talked about this before, in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
I was watching like I think it was Hallmark, a Hallmark Christmas movie. And then I was like, I know that house. She was like going home to see her mom. And I was like, that literally is
like-
right down the street from me.
We need to go get in one, Aaron.
I know. I know.
This summer is when they shoot all
Yeah.
of them.
I know.
Gotta go to Vancouver.
Just in the background. We don't even need to have a line. If we have a line,
we're all the we're the
that's-
characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think we should do
like
it?
a podcast?
I think we could get a
A podcast Christmas?
a podcast Christmas or a
Someone doesn't make it to their flight on time.
we get
do the
trapped
podcast.
and we have to like podcast our way out of not being, I don't know.
or it would be like we would just be like extras in the movie where like it was a podcast studio, say like Mike,
Right,
a podcast studio host is like something's going on with them, but then we're just like the B-roll of her being like, okay guys, like time's
Yeah.
up.
Right.
That would be an iconic role.
trying to find like a clever
Matt.
play. I'm trying to find a clever play on words with like podcast.
I think that we could write a Hallmark
Potty
movie
or
and
nice.
submit
Or
it.
just cast. Something about cast.
Potty or nice.
We could fucking probably chat GPT it.
Yeah.
Just write me a Hallmark movie about 4
The perfect
podcasters.
cast.
Whoa, the writer's strike.
It's over.
Oh, the perfect cast.
Podcast.
that sounds like a fishing
cast.
movie.
True.
The perfect pod.
Pod.
Microphones
4
and
peas in a
mistletoes.
pod. 4 peas in a pod. Podding. I don't know. It's
We'll
stupid.
get there.
It's getting dumb.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Podcast miss miracle. I'll see myself out. Thanks
Last
for watching.
Christmas or cast Christmas? I don't know.
Oh, last Cast Christmas.
Cast Christmas, you gave me my heart.
Cast Christmas.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Watch the Hallmark if you want, and if you don't, that's fine too.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace out.